would you say such an awful thing to me?
Because it's true. I stole your son's identity. He'd gone off to Canada and I needed to become someone else. Colin was all right with it. In fact, he was even quite amused for a while. But he came to see me. There was a problem that I won't go into featuring one of his lady friends. And while we were talking, he dropped down dead.
Codswallop.
He died. And there was nothing we could do.
We?
Me and Charlotte Hoyle.
What's that strumpet got to do with it?
Quite a lot, I'm afraid.
If Colin died, someone would have told me.
Oh, no, but that's it, you see. No one else knew about it. Except us.
Well, I don't know whether to smack you or hug you. So you let me spend a night in a cell while you stayed here with my little Maxie and my Stevie.
But I knew they'd have to let you go.
How do you know?
Because you didn't do it.
You don't think the police make mistakes or hold grudges? Come on now, love, wake up. They've got Tracy saying it was me.
But no other evidence.
They won't need none, because I've got history.
I'm going to tell them the truth. If I tell them the truth, it might not be as bad as we think.
Does she know it with you?
She must do.
Oh, she is one scheming
She
little...
provoked me. I told you all those things she said about Ashley.
That's why you did it, is it?
It was eating away at me.
Okay. Tell me what happened then.
Right. I went round there to have it out with her. I wanted to give her a piece of my mind. She opened the back door.
And you hit her?
I pushed her.
Pushed her?
I wasn't going to let her swan around saying what she liked. I wasn't going to stand for it. But she stumbled. Then she fell backwards and she must have fell and cracked her head. I didn't stick around to watch.
Claire.
They'll recognise I've been recently widowed though, won't they? She brought it on herself.
You put her in a coma.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that simple.
Tell them nothing.
But I've got to tell them something now, haven't I? Because what if you're right? What if they find no other evidence, but they still think you did it?
I don't take sympathy on grieving widows, you know.
Oh, they won't really be so heartless.
If you tell them this, Josh and Freddie won't have any parents. They'll be taken into care.
It won't come to that.
Mm-hmm. It will.
I was about to phone for an ambulance, but if anybody found out what I was doing, then they'd point the finger. I couldn't take the risk. But if Charlotte was here, she'd tell you.
I might be at death's door, but I'm not sitting here being made a fool of.
She didn't die in that tram crash, Joy.
No, of course she didn't.
I hit her over the head with a hammer.
Don't you get clever with me, young man.
It's a long story.
And a tall one, too. If Colin's dead, where's his body?
Well, we panicked.
Where is it, John? Where is he?
Underneath the knicker factory.
I know of people like you. I've heard of your senses of humour.
No, it's not a joke.
Oh, all your friends in the staff room sniggering at me. Let's wind up Colin's mum. That'll be good fun.
He died of natural causes, Joy.
Mrs. Fishwick.
No, and the only reason I killed Charlotte was out of desperation. Because, well, she was round the twist.
She was round the twist?
Yeah, she was threatening me and blackmailing me.
She died in that disaster. I'm not soft, you know. We can read the papers despite what you people think about old folk like me.
It was on that night. I gave her to some passing paramedics.
No.
God smiled on me, but I don't want God's forgiveness. I want yours. You know what it's like to have a child, Mrs. Fishwick. I can't go back to prison now.
Back to prison?
No, well, that was just for kidnapping.
My spray. What? Give me the spray, quick.
What, this?
Yes, my spray.
Well, look, if I give you this, will you listen to me? Will you hear me out?
Spray.
So I thought I'd meet Janice for a drink and a catch-up.
Right, give her my love.
I'm going to go back to the hospital. Are you coming?
I think I'll stay with Peter.
Why?
I haven't seen you all week.
And?
We could talk.
Talk? No, look, go with Deirdre. Anyway, there's a Kirk Douglas movie on I want to watch.
Oh, well, I'd much rather watch that.
Will Simon be all right on his own with you?
Why?
Well, I just mean in case he needs anything.
Look, if he ends up hanging out the bedroom window by one leg, I'll give you a call.
Did you let the bath water?
Yes, of course I did.
Si will watch a movie with me. He likes Kirk Douglas.
I like Kirk Douglas. I like his chin.
Chin's overrated.
Very convenient.
So, am I staying or not?
Well, you do what you want to do, Ken. I mean, she's only your daughter.
I'll get my coat.
I love you both so much. You know that, don't you? Whatever happens, Mummy loves you. Thanking you, Lloyd.
Man.
So, you'll wait there for us, will you, driver?
I'll wait.
You know, I feel quite guilty if it's any consolation.
What? Me sat on my backside doing nothing all day? Think I'll manage.
Nice hat.
And what did Roy say?
There's no jobs going. I will keep trying though. A mate of mine works for an agency cleaning office blocks and she reckons something might come up.
If you want to be a kept woman, I will keep you.
I don't want to be a kept woman.
Do you think it says that on their passports? Occupation, kept woman.
How's he been?
You know what? He's been all right.
Well, he can be when he puts his mind to it.
Hey, do you, fancy riding shotgun for a bit?
You got yourself into this mess.
Actually, it was Steve's idea.
I'll see you at home.
See you later, babes.
You're a man.
No, but this is it. I'm not. I'm a school teacher, and I made a mistake. One bad decision because of a girl called Rosie Webster. And let me tell you, Mrs. Fishwick, if you think Charlotte Hoyle was a strumpet, then...
Please.
No, but I just... Look, I just wanted to teach again. Where's the crime in that?
You're sick in the head. I'm in fantastic nick compared to you.
Is the world so upside down that I'm not allowed back in a classroom again? I mean, where's the harm in it, Mrs. Fishwick? I'm dedicated, I'm passionate.
You buried my son under a nickel factory.
It sounds worse than it is.
The phone, John.
Look, my family need me. If I can just make you understand that, if I can just persuade you not to phone the police, then I can start my life again.
Give me the phone, John.
Mrs. Fishwick? Mrs. Fishwick? It's Clifford from next door.
Claire Peacock. Don't keep your voice down.
She let you spend the night in a cell.
Just think about it, though.
I have thought about it.
No, you haven't.
Don't tell me what I haven't thought about.
Think about Ashley, right? Think about them boys. And now, think about the fact that we know that Tracy is lying.
We knew that anyway.
She's relying on our Claire to keep quiet. Ha, she's just shot herself in the foot.
No, Claire has shot you in the foot, and if she doesn't admit the truth, then you are going down.
She'd get eaten alive in there, so...
Oh, God, what was she thinking of?
If they get no else on me, which, you know, they might not do, because I didn't do it, I could walk away from this. And then what's Tracy going to do? She's going to start saying, oh, I've changed my mind, Claire did it.
Well, she could try. I don't think they'd take her very seriously.
Well, exactamundo.
I mean, you know, she's not exactly got a glittering career witness-wise. She's a very unreliable witness.
She is. She's more than that, Stevie. She's an out-and-out liar.
So what exactly are you suggesting we do?
We do? No. Let the police do their thing, let Tracy swear it out. I think this whole thing could backfire in her face.
I suppose there's a chance.
I said, you see what I've done there? I have looked at this thing from different angles. If I was a barmaid with a criminal record, I could so have been a copper.
Could start with the uniform.
No. It's serious.
I'll have the fag.
I wanted to return the talking tape you lent me. I'll pop it through the letterbox, shall I?
Miss Fishwick? Joy? Mrs. Fishwick? Talk to me. I was only trying to stop you screaming, that's all. If you screamed out loud, then I'd have been finished. But we're supposed to be holding the baby tonight. Surely you can understand that, Mrs. Fishwick. Look, How does this... I think it's run out, Mrs. Fishwick. Mrs. Fishwick!
Should have heard the way he spoke to this bloke just because he wanted to take our bags from us. I won't tell you what he called him.
Did they have room service?
I should never have suggested it in the first place. He was nowhere near ready.
Then why did you suggest it?
Just wanted to escape, that's all. It was selfish.
Hey, you don't think you've made a mistake, do you, love?
In doing what?
Marrying him.
Give over. I won't swap him for the world. You.
Steady on there, sailor.
I'm playing catch-up.
Well, I'm sober now. These coffees have done the trick. That's the third pint you've had in the last 20 minutes.
Just counting already. Don't bode well for the next 30 years.
You'd be lucky.
Where did you go?
Well, I was taking her for something to eat in a limousine, no less.
Yeah.
Spent the last hour and a half walking around the Red Wreck trying to sober her up.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with champagne, isn't it? You don't know you're drinking it.
You seem to have a fairly good idea.
Shut up, you, or else I'll tell her about them trousers.
Hiya.
Where are you?
I'll be as quick as I can.
Well, grab chairs first, because they're saying we can do it as soon as you get here. Oh, and fetch the camera. Oh, and we bring them the white blouse from the bottom of our bed. And did you get me strawberry fools?
I'm on my way.
Hiya, lads.
Hiya.
Ooh, what, you having fish fingers and chips? Them's Auntie Becky's favourites, them. Mwah.
I've been back and forth, watching them and trying to serve.
Well, where's Claire?
She asked me to keep an eye on them. She just was nipping to the precinct for some skirt she saw in the sale. And I said, was it really so urgent?
What skirt?
Well, I don't know the details.
How can she think of shopping at a time like this?
She isn't thinking about shopping.
What? Tina, can you watch this lot for an hour?
Oh, but Mummy, over there.
It's dead important.
Yeah, I'll get Sean to come in.
She did seem upset when she was kissing the boys. Is everything all right?
I'll tell you later.
Kids, behave. Why is Shawnee Sean out face?
It's costing her a fortune, Deirdre. Power suits and so on.
No, I'm not surprised. It's a bit different from pulling pints in the Rovers with your cleavage on display. Actually, I've got 2 or 3 suits that I don't wear anymore. She can have a look through them. What are you laughing at?
Well, come on, where do you want me to start?
It's very kind, Deirdre. I will ask her.
Yeah. So what have I missed?
Ah, it's just Deirdre. She's offering Michelle some of her old power suits.
Right.
Will you have a chat with your husband, Leanne? I've come to drag him out on a night out and he's not even playing.
Why? What do you have in mind?
Well, you'd have thought it was a roller disco with all his objections, but it's just a quiet couple of drinks next door.
He's probably a bit tired. We've had a bit of an exhausting week.
Oh, yeah? So will we be hearing the pitter-patter of tiny feet anytime soon?
I didn't mean that.
Hey, he gives a chance, mate. I can barely get my socks off.
Hey, tip for the future. Keep them on.
Oh, yeah. That does it for me every time.
Give over. You'll have him turning into Ken.
What?
Excuse me.
Yes, sweetheart.
I'd like to confess to a crime.
And which crime would that be?
The attack on Tracy Barlow that took place last week in the backyard of number 1 Coronation Street.
Cheers! I'm coming. I've got a white blouse and the camera, so don't fret.
Oh, yeah, I was just about to get them.
She knew you'd forget.
Yeah? Then what's this? Strawberry Fools, my friend. Strawberry Fools.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Cool? You? You are many things, John, but cool isn't one of them. Oh.
Right, folks, I should be hitting the road.
Do you know what to stay for your tea, Kieran?
Michelle is cooking. Why, what are you having?
Chicken pie. It's bought, but it's nice.
Deirdre's slogan.
We like to have it with peas and ready salted crisps.
Well, Michelle is cooking, so we'd better...
Right, I'll see you through the door.
Hey, listen, thanks for popping round, pal. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks. See you, Kieran.
Good night, Al.
Bye.
All right, mate.
Listen, I'd just like to say how much I appreciate the encouragement you've given him. It's just what Peter needs.
Yeah, but he'll be back on his feet in no time.
It's going to take as long as it takes. Anyway, thanks, Kieran.
Pleasure. Night.
Right, well, I'll go and see how Simon's getting on with his Mexico homework.
No. I'll do it.
No, Peter's fine. I'll do it.
Look, I can help him draw a flaming sombrero, can't I?
And what do you expect to get when you get up there, eh? A Victoria Cross?
Is there any need? Is there?
Peter, just watch the...
Okay, that's all right. I'll get them.
I'll get
No,
them.
it's fine. I'll do it.
Right, that's it. We're going home first thing in the morning.
No, don't be like that.
Even if I lived in a tower block and the lifter broke, we're going home first thing in the morning.
Right, fine. Have it your way.
We're only trying to help.
Stalingrad. I was wondering where that had got to.
You rang? We're ready.
Where next? 9.
Already?
I've got a same-day hangover and a child.
Yours it is, then.
You not made him wait all day to take you across the road, have you?
No, I'll walk, actually.
Usurped?
Discarded? Am I allowed in?
Not tonight. One day.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lloyd, take this scoundrel home.
Or, I could buy you a drink. Well, go on, you twisted my arm. I'll have an orange juice. You have to drive me home, Lloyd. Have a pint.
And who said bromance was dead?
Corridor, just...
Brilliant, Claire! Just leave it, you'll only make it worse. She thinks they're going to let her off. Well, maybe they will. What do we know?
Has that police not been through enough?
What more can we do?
Well, I know what more you could have done. You could have gone through that light when it was an amber. I told you to keep going. You just stopped.
I'm not an amber gambler.
Do you want to fess up?
No, of course I don't. I'm just not going to plough through red lights to save her skin.
It was amber.
I'm a cabbie. I've got a livelihood to protect, which means having a clean licence. I'm not going to risk everything so she can go around tonking Tracy Barlow on the napper.
I wish you'd man up sometimes, but I do love you, Steve.
Good. Let's go.
Oi! Should wait for her.
Yeah, I suppose we should. Listen, I didn't really think it was you, you know.
Yeah, I didn't really think it was you neither. Yeah, Sparky.
Hi, Bex.
Hey, right there. What's going on?
You know, bit of this, bit of that.
I'm so nervous.
Don't be.
What if I drop her? Or break her?
You won't drop her.
I didn't think this day had ever come.
Look at these pictures.
I know.
What? All right, yeah.
He's a zombie this afternoon.
Emotionally unprepared.
Well, get prepared. Because any minute now you'll have her in your arms and she'll be looking up at you, thinking that's my daddy.
Poor thing.
How was Joy today?
I think she's had better days.
You sure you wouldn't like a solicitor, Mrs. Peacock?
I don't think change my mind. Let's just get this over with.
You are aware we've already got Tracy Barlow on record as saying somebody else did this to her.
Becky MacDonald, I know she's a friend of mine.
And this is your attempt to get her off the hook.
There's no love lost between Tracy and Becky. But Becky didn't do this. I did.
Would you like to tell me what happened?
Before I do, can I just tell you this? I lost my husband before Christmas. We have 2 wonderful children. I'm a very good mother and they need me. Tracy said some horrible things about Ashley, my late husband. So, I went round the back to her mother's and I pushed her.
You pushed her?
I might as well have hit her with my handbag for all the impact it made, but she tried to back away and then she stumbled and cracked her head. I think the heel must have snapped off her shoe or something. I never meant to hurt her very badly. I just meant to show her that I wasn't the weak, square, pathetic little woman that she thought I was. But it turns out that I am.
Ready, steady, move. Where's your daughter? There you go.
To change their lives forever, 14 people will give everything they've got. And in 8 weeks, one of them will become the biggest loser.
The Biggest Loser is next.